Oh.
Larry Hoover. What about
Yes.
Larry Hoover?
Yes, sir. And James Prince Sr.?
I mean, I wouldn't have no information other than just me helping with a Larry Hoover project.
Okay. Yes, sir. Well, that's what I'm kind of wanting to talk to you about.
Okay. Well, what's wrong with me working on a Larry Hoover project?
No, sir. No, nothing's wrong whatsoever with it. I'm glad someone is advocating for him. That wasn't the issue. I was just information has been provided that you've had some disagreements with Mr. Prince. Are you familiar with him?
I mean, I know who he is, but I don't have no issues with Mr. Prince.
Okay. So,
I mean, a disagreement is a disagreement. I don't know how that factors in the FBI.
well, I think Mr. Jones, all the YouTube videos going back and forth with him calling you a snitch and you calling him one and all of that would be where we received information that there was possibly a disagreement.
Yeah, but even if we did do that, why would that be an interest of the FBI? Because neither one of us have any bearing cases pending against one another. We have never done any business with one another. As far as I know, Mr. Prince is a businessman as I am. So, regardless of what we said to each other, as far as a snitch and not being a snitch, like why would that be interest of the FBI? That's what's kind of confusing to me.
Okay, no, I can explain that. I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. We're just making sure that no threats have been made to you from anyone associated with him over y'all's dispute.
No, I haven't. No threats have been made, nor do I feel threatened. Two men get angry, two men say things. We've both been in each other's presence from time to time. I know it's children. Nah, not at all. I don't feel threatened. Was it something you guys know that I don't know? Because as far as I'm concerned, it's just the daily bullshit propaganda that happens on social media.
Oh yes, sir, I understand that, but I think you could kind of understand that sometimes things go past social media, and we were provided information that possibly that something went beyond that, and so we're just calling to clarify and make sure that you haven't been threatened or anyone that you know that have been threatened by him or his associates regarding the disputes that you've had over social media, over YouTube, over Instagram, and all of that.
No, Mr. Prince hasn't issued any threats towards me. I don't feel threatened. I've said to him the same things he said to me, and that's just two men saying things. I don't think it's that serious of a situation. As far as I know, Mr. Prince has continued his business. He's a pillar in his community, as I am. I don't even understand. Like I said, I don't know what you guys have going on or what you guys heard. That's above my reach. But me personally, no, I haven't got any threats, nor do I feel threatened by the man.
Okay, so are y'all working together on the Free Larry Hoover project?
No, I'm not. It's not the ownership of the project is not mine. It belongs to somebody else. I'm just assisting that individual.
No,
but I did put the attorneys in contact with their family attorney. So at this point, it's not even a conversation between me and Jay Prince. It's a conversation between the individual who owns the content on my side, attorney, and their the Hoover family attorney. So it's for the last month or so, you haven't heard me or Mr. Prince say really anything to each other because there's no need to.
Okay, understandable. Mr. Jones, was there ever, I know there was I don't know, did she record an interview? I don't have her name present, but she's out of LA, and she recorded a video with Mr. Hoover at one time. Are you familiar with that?
Somebody recording a video with Mr. Hoover?
Or an interview. She conducted an interview.
Oh, yeah, we have 5 hours of interview.
Yes, sir. And at any point, okay, and it was a female, correct? I don't have her name with me at this exact moment.
Yeah, definitely. It's an elderly woman that owns it.
Yes, sir. And let me ask you this. Have you ever heard of any information that Mr. Prince or his associates has tried to request that information, the video from her?
Oh, no.
And
well, I was in I'm the one that alerted them that the footage was real and tried to merge a deal with them because they own the life rights. This is the rights of a regular documentary that was recorded while he was in prison. So I just try to bring the two parties together to see if they can make it one big situation. So
yes, sir. And so who owns the rights to that interview?
The lady who has the footage, she has the contract. I have the contract. I forward the contracts to the family attorneys. She's been on it since 1998.
Yes, sir. And did Mr. Prince attempt to get the rights to that interview?
No, he attempted to negotiate a deal if possible, and the negotiations are still going on. But I mean, that's just business. There's nothing wrong with them negotiating. Oh,
absolutely not. I'm not implying that whatsoever. Just some information that we received was that the documentary, the businesswoman didn't want to really give up the documentary and possibly could have been pressured to do so.
No, I don't know anything about her being pressured. She had a conversation on my phone. It was just a simple business conversation. When you're doing business, there's always offer. Either you're going to accept the offer or you're going to continue to negotiate. So as of right now, we're still negotiating. She's negotiating. It's just the two attorneys are talking and they're figuring it out. Other than that, it's Mr. Prince has been a close friend to the Hoover family. He's done a lot of business, overseen a lot of business, so the man is well in his right to attempt to negotiate. But that's all it was negotiations, no more, no less.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much for talking to me. If you want to keep my number and anything comes up or you hear of anything dealing with any type of threat or anything like that, I would appreciate if you could give me a call. As long as things are.
I don't know why the threat thing keeps coming up. Why is that? Where is that coming from?
Well, I mean, I think, when it's on social media, YouTubes and, court records come out, things are said, comments are made, information is received to the FBI. And so we just have to follow up. And so I just thought I would talk to you directly instead of, just
some of these things are all in fun and games. A lot of times we play the media because we got events coming up. We got artists' things coming up, you know what I mean? So, kind of like the social media is not all real. A lot of it is fictional. A lot of it is just, it's pre-thought out to put some attention on something we want them to look at. But me and Mr. Prince, we're good. The lady who has the footage, she's good. The attorneys are talking. I can forward you my counsel's number. His name is Alex Kessel. If you want to get a hold of me, you can call him, and then we can take it from there. But other than that, there's no problems on this side. I would hope to believe there's no problems on Mr. Prince's side.
Yes, sir. No, and I'm not saying that there is. We're just following up. I mean, y'all two are both well-known individuals, pillars in your community, like you said. But I think you can also understand our point of view that, sometimes people in general kind of take one side or the other and they take it a little bit too far. And I'm not saying Mr. Prince has taken anything too far. I'm not saying you have taken anything too far. Just as you know, when it becomes publicized, other people can take it a little bit too far. So I was just calling to make sure that everything was good, that you're safe, that you don't feel threatened in any way,
Not at all.
That everything was good.
Not at all. Not at all.
Great. Well, yeah, if you want to forward me, again, I don't necessarily need your counsel's number, but if you want to forward it to me, absolutely you can. If he wants to reach out, that's fine. I don't have.
I'll send you his name. His name is Alex Kessler. He's been my attorney for many years. That way, if you can give him a call next time. I usually call him. I didn't really know what this was about. I saw the number. I didn't know if it was a prank call or what it was. I get so many calls every day, so I just happened to call back, and I guess you are the real deal thing. So, but, for the record, I don't feel threatened by Mr. Prince. I have no issues with Mr. Prince. He has no issues with me. The business is being sought out and dealt with through her attorney and their family attorney.
Yes, sir. I completely understand. And Mr. Jones, I certainly appreciate you giving me a call back.
Okay, no problem.
All right. Take care.
All right.